This is a drug testing training video from biotestkit.com. We hope that after watching this you will feel more comfortable about drug testing either at home or in the workplace. And we learn how to use 5 and 10 panel drug testing assays from Proscreen, allowing you to drug test efficiently and successfully. So firstly, we look at the sterile specimen cup, which is used by a donor to provide a urine sample. The donor needs to provide a minimum of 30 millilitres, and that can be seen with the markings on the side of the cup. So once the donor has provided a specimen, the first thing to check is the temperature, which can be seen by looking at the temperature sensitive strip on the front of the cup. We have found through experience that the temperature to be acceptable from the donor should read around 96 degrees. If you're not getting that temperature, then you should ask the donor to provide a new sample. The next stage of the test is to check the urine's integrity, and this is with a specimen validity strip. This ensures the sample has not been compromised by the donor. So completely immerse the reagent areas, that's the coloured pads on the strip, completely into the urine, and then remove immediately to avoid dissolving out the reagent areas. Shake slightly and then blot it on an absorbent paper towel to further remove any excess and avoid any cross-contamination. Now carefully compare each test colour pad against the chart provided. Align the strip against the normal area to compare and then move either left or right to get a match. Proper read time is critical for optimal results. This test checks for 7 different abnormalities that can be found in urine. We are now ready to use the Proscreen 10-panel Drugs of Abuse test card. The face of the card has 7 windows, 3 windows that detect 2 drugs, while the other 4 windows detect 1 drug each, making a total of 10. Carefully remove the cap on the end of the test card. 7 fingers will now be revealed. Immerse the tips of these fingers into the urine sample for approximately 20 seconds. Now remove the card from the urine and place the cap back on. Next, lay the test card on a flat surface and then wait approximately 2 minutes before reading the results. You'll now start to see a series of coloured lines appear in the windows on the test card. As you can see, there are 7 coloured lines which correspond to the C or control line. This indicates that the test was completed successfully. Now look at the T or the test line and you can see a further 10 lines indicating the 10 different drugs that were tested. In this particular case, it was a negative result. If no line appears in the test region T, this would indicate a positive result. We now take a look at the Proscreen 5-panel Drugs of Abuse test card. In the window you can see 5 coloured lines corresponding to the C or control lines, and 5 coloured lines against the T or test line, which is also indicating in this case a negative result. We now take a look at the same card but from a different donor, and you can clearly see that the absence of a coloured T or test line in the THC window. This donor was positive for marijuana. That concludes our short video from biotestkit.com. We hope you found it of use.